Okay, hi everybody. Sorry about that. I had to get my daughter another piece of pizza, and I figured you guys wouldn't want to watch me do that. Okay, so now after you've mixed all your herbs and your oil and whatever else you want to put in there, roots, whatever. After you do that, then you're gonna mix them with the beads. I like using beads. You can use whatever you want. Like I said, glitter, confetti. It doesn't matter. It's supposed to be this is like an Easter and Ostera spring equinox thing. I started doing them the night before spring equinox. And then on spring equinox, it was crazy. I didn't get to finish them. So since my family does celebrate Easter too, because we live with my mom and my husband, he celebrates Easter. And so our kids do Easter too. We're going to have these for Easter. And then I'm going to make sure I have some for spring equinox. But honestly, I personally feel like you don't have to do them just on that day. I'm probably going to do some of them tomorrow morning. First thing you do it, first thing when you wake up, first thing when you see your family, you sneak up behind them and you crack them over the head with it. Obviously, it doesn't have any eggs in them, so you don't have to worry about them getting mad and nastiness and all that. So I wouldn't put a lot of oil in these because you are going to be sneaking up on your family and cracking them over the head. It's the whole point of surprise, and you bestow good luck and good fortune on them for the rest of the year, especially for the spring and the summer, and protection and whatever else you want to put your intention into these. So, yeah, if you are going to use beads, and I definitely say make sure they're small. If you're going to use glitter or confetti, make sure it's not a lot, because I have a feeling first thing in the morning they're going to be getting ready for work, and they don't want to get mad because there's crap all over them. So, make sure you're smart about what you're about to do. All right. Anyway. Because I don't want, you getting in trouble and saying, oh, well, Vivian on YouTube told me to do this. Because, no. No, I didn't. All right. Anyway. So now that you do that, I like to go ahead and mix my beads in there beforehand. Just to go ahead and give it that niceness. I'm going to have to put this down again. Okay, excuse the mess over there in my kitchen. Alright. Okay, so you're going to just do one. Oh, snap. Whoops. I just looked at it. You're just going to do one egg at a time. You're going to put however much. And make sure, please, if this is, if you're using poisonous herbs, first of all, please make sure you know what herbs you're using before you smack them over your family's head. And second of all, make sure if you're using a funnel, if you're new and you don't know a lot about herbs, or just, even if you're not thinking, make sure you're not going to use a funnel that your mother is going to use to make her smoothies or her cakes the next morning, okay? Because, even though you can clean your funnels and scrub them good, you never really know how well it's going to be cleaned. So make sure, same with your mortar and pestle. Yeah, it could be clean. You could have made sure it's clean, but still, you don't want to poison yourself or anybody else, because that's never going to be good. And then it's kind of going to defeat the purpose of what you're doing. You're bringing in good luck, good fortune. And if you poison yourself and end up in the hospital, or your family members, then they're not going to be too happy about that. So, just make sure you know what you're doing. Alright. I might not have made... I have a really small mortar and pestle. I need a bigger one. I just haven't had the money for this. I bought this little thing at a hookah store down in the city, down like 10 minutes away from my house in Baltimore. And I bought it for $25. It was originally $30, which I was like, seriously? But I really needed one. I didn't have one, and I wasn't really aware of the witchy shops around here. It was a couple years ago. And I bought it for $25, and it had a chip in it. So, it was whatever. It's not a big chip, but it actually kind of works out too, because I don't know if you can see that. It looks like it's supposed to, it looks like a little holder. So, it's actually, in the end, I kind of liked it. So, things work out in mysterious ways. But it is a nice little mortar and pestle. I want one just like this, soapstone, but I want it bigger, and I want it to be black and white. Okay, so yeah, you don't need to fill these up to the very top. Like, it's not, you know, you don't want to do it so much that you're, you know, you can't get it out of your hair and all that. Because, I mean, you want to do this for you, too. You know, you snack it over your family's head. Me and my kids are going to do it. We're going to do it to my mom. We're going to do it to my husband. Then I'm going to do it to my son. He's going to do it to his sister. And then they're going to do it to me. You know what I mean? So definitely make it a family thing. If you have kids, it's not like I tried to get my kids to help me out with these. I'm not going to lie, it's not that easy to get them to help, especially when you're using eggs. Because let's just say, we've had a lot of instances in my house with eggs, especially with my youngest daughter. So, it's not that easy to get them to help with this. But, I mean, it never hurts to try. Or if you're one of those people that's actually great at getting your kids to help, or if they're a lot older than mine, then, you know, that's great. Get them to help as much as they can, because I think that's great. It's always great to get your kids to help with everything you can. Oh, crap. I think I just cracked that one. Oh, well. You're going to tape it up anyway. Alright. So, I actually like using a lot of beads. Kind of makes up for the lack of the herbs that I have. Some of these. I'll put some of that back because I put way too much in this one. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Technically, I guess you don't need a funnel, especially if you ground your herbs up really, really small. But, I mean, I personally think it's easier. I like using a funnel. It just makes it more, you know, less cleanup afterward kind of thing for me. So I don't have... Oh, shit. Or shoot. Sorry. You didn't hear that. Oh, well. It got stuck. Of course. It's okay. Alright. So after you fill up your eggs... Oh, wait. I have one more. Hold on. Okay, you just fill them up. Like I said, not to the top. And then when you're done filling up your eggs, you're going to tape them. I'm just going to show you. Alright, you want to take your eggs. Got it filled up. I mean, you can do whatever you want to. You can have something better than tape, then be my guest, do it. But this is just how I've always done it. You don't want to tape them too much, though. I will tell you that because if you tape them too much, then they're not going to break. And that's the point. Yeah, and honestly, you don't have to throw them at your family members' heads. That's kind of what I've always done. But you can throw them at their feet. You know, you can just throw them on the ground by them. You can throw them next to them. I mean, you know, make it something how you want to do it. Make, you know, you're always able to adjust it however you want it. So, hold on, buddy. Go. Stop.
I want more.
Hold on. Go get your sister's off her plate. She didn't touch it yet. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much all. That's, you know, my good tape job. So, you guys got the gist of pretty much all this is. So, that's all that pretty much is. You know, herbs, oils, confetti, beads, whatever you want to use. And make sure, I don't know, at least me, the best part, I mean, I loved working with the herbs. That was like, that was a long story. It was a very messed up sign, a really messed up paintbrush. But, I mean, one of the funnest parts for me is, like I've said before, this is upside down. I didn't mean to, yeah. But, the best part for me is the painting. Like, I am an artist. I've always been an artist. A lot of these are upside down. There we go. But, yeah, I love to paint. I like just making my own designs, my own drawings. It's supposed to be the triangle manifestation, but once again, it's upside down. So, yeah, I mean, you guys pretty much got the gist of what to do. That's all it does. That's all it takes, you know, to clear out some eggs. But when you break them open, okay, I'm going to say, last thing, when you break them open, let me see if I can get it. Okay, I used, this. This is a tiny little teaspoon. This, I honestly would not use something bigger than this to break them because, like I said, you only want a small, this one I kind of broke a little too much. Some of them I accidentally broke too much. But you just want like a small hole at the bottom of them, just big enough to fill them, you know, and make sure they're big enough to get the yolk out because I had a problem with that on one of them, and I had to make it bigger like this one. Right now I just broke it more on accident, but see, I had a problem on that one, getting the yolk out because it was so small. My son came out because, Mom, it looks like the egg's giving birth. Like, yeah, great. Thank you. So yeah, so that's pretty much what you guys do. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I know I'm sorry it was late. I wanted to get it out the day of spring equinox or the day before, but just didn't have time. So, alright, bye you guys. Bless be. Bye.